Hey, everybody, and welcome back. We're diving into something today that's, well, let's be honest, it's something we all need to wrap our heads around eventually.
Medicare and all those benefits, right?
Exactly. It can be a real maze, but luckily, we've got this newsletter here from Buckalew Financial Services to help us break it down. And get this, they're talking about all sorts of wellness benefits, stuff I had no clue about. Like, did you know Medicare can hook you up with fitness programs?
Yeah, there's a lot more to Medicare than just doctor visits and prescriptions. It's really shifting towards a focus on keeping people healthy, not just treating them when they get sick.
Which is awesome, right?
Yeah.
So where do we even begin with all this?
Well, the newsletter starts with this thing called the annual wellness visit. And the best part, it's totally free.
Free, huh? There's got to be a catch.
No catch. It's basically a chance to sit down with your doctor and come up with a personalized plan for, preventing health issues. They'll take a deep dive into your medical history, what runs in your family, your lifestyle, even your goals for staying healthy.
So it's more than just a quick checkup, like they just take your blood pressure and send you on your way.
Oh, yeah, it's way more in depth. It's about identifying potential risks and coming up with strategies to stay ahead of any problems.
I like that. Stay ahead of the game.
Exactly. Think of it like getting your car tuned up regularly. You do that to prevent major breakdowns down the road.
Makes sense. Okay, so an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, as they say. And speaking of prevention, what about all these screenings they talk about in the newsletter?
Right, preventive screenings. So Medicare actually covers a whole bunch of them. We're talking about things like heart health checks, screenings for diabetes and cancer, bone density tests. It's all about catching things early.
Okay, but how much of a difference does that really make? I mean, sure, early detection sounds good, but
It makes a huge difference. Like, imagine someone goes in for a simple blood pressure check as part of their screening, and it turns out their blood pressure is a little high. They might not even have any symptoms yet. But catching it early means they can start making lifestyle changes, maybe get on some medication, and prevent serious problems later on, like heart disease or even a stroke.
wow, okay, I see what you mean. That's pretty powerful.
It is. And honestly, it's a lot easier to manage things when they're small than to wait until they become big, scary problems.
Absolutely. So we've got the wellness visit, the screenings.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course, we can't forget about vaccinations. Seems like they're always talking about those.
Right. And for good reason.
Yeah.
Medicare covers a bunch of important ones, like the flu shot, the shingles vaccine, and the pneumococcal vaccine.
So the usual suspects. But I guess it's not just about protecting ourselves, right?
Exactly. It's about protecting everyone around us, too, especially those who are more vulnerable to getting really sick. Older folks, people with weaker immune systems, it's all about that herd immunity thing they talk about.
Yeah. Right. Herd immunity. Okay, now this part I genuinely had no idea about, and I'm kind of excited about it. Fitness benefits. They're talking about programs like Silver Sneakers.
Yeah. Silver Sneakers is pretty cool. It's a fitness program specifically designed for, well, us, the older folks, and it gives you access to all sorts of stuff, gyms, fitness classes, sometimes even online workouts.
Wait a minute, hold on. Are you saying Medicare can actually help pay for my gym membership?
Depending on your specific plan, it can. A lot of Medicare Advantage plans are realizing that staying active is a big deal, especially as we age. It helps with overall health, managing those chronic conditions, and honestly, it can just be fun to get out there and socialize.
I love it. Staying active, staying social. See, Medicare is getting it. But it's not just about the physical stuff, right? The newsletter also mentions mental health.
Absolutely. Mental health is just as important as physical health. And Medicare covers a range of mental health services, things like counseling, therapy, even screenings for depression.
It's so important to break down those stigmas around seeking help for mental health.
Yeah.
It's just like taking care of any other part of your health.
Exactly. No shame in getting the support you need. Okay, so last but not least, we've got nutritional counseling.
Is that like having your own personal chef? Because I'm in.
Haha, not quite. It's more for folks who have specific dietary needs because of health conditions. Like if you have diabetes or kidney disease, a registered dietitian can work with you to create a personalized meal plan.
So it's all about managing those conditions and just overall, eating smarter.
Exactly. Okay, so we've covered a lot here. Wellness visits, screenings, vaccinations, fitness programs, mental health services, and nutritional counseling. It's pretty impressive, right?
It is. It sounds like Medicare is really stepping up its game when it comes to prevention.
That's the goal. It's all about empowering people to take charge of their health and well-being, and hopefully stay healthier and more independent for longer.
And that's something we can all get behind. So, any last words of wisdom before we wrap things up?
Yeah, I'd say don't just let these benefits sit there unused. Take advantage of them. Schedule that annual wellness visit. Chat with your doctor about what screenings you need, and really explore all the resources that are available to you. And most importantly, think about what maintaining health and independence truly means to you. Then, use these benefits as tools to help you get there. It's your health, your life. Take charge.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm.
So to all our listeners out there, be proactive, get informed, and start maximizing those Medicare benefits. Until next time, stay well.